They need the real. So what's the real? I, even myself, had a battle with suicidal thoughts. And this is for everybody out there who needs to really hear the truth about spiritual overcoming, spiritual awakenings, and things of that nature. I chose to live. What does that mean? I used to be so under the influence and so into these thoughts and such in a victim mindset and allowing myself to get overwhelmed by social psychological pressures, heartbreak and disappointment, that I truly began to contemplate suicide. You see what I'm saying? And it's an interesting discussion to have because there's many reasons why most people are compelled towards wanting to end their life, but ultimately it's about ending suffering, quote unquote, or ending, like I said, the psychosocial pressures that are pushing one and creating pain on an individual. Now, I'm here not to talk too much about why, but how I pulled myself out of that darkness. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't really recognize I tend to feel what the true purpose of all of my endeavors and efforts, where the efforts and the energy truly stems from. And this video will hopefully clarify why I do the things I do in the way that I do them and why I take life so serious. Now, we were all born into this life. Nobody was asked to be born. Some people are born in certain circumstances over others. Some people with money, some people not. Here nor there, we were all born into this one dimension. And when I was ready to really do that, the first thing that I thought, I was created by something greater than everything that I ever perceived. I was brought here and willed into existence by everything that is not what's pushing me to do this. All of these people that I felt betrayed by, all of these people that I felt heartbroken by, disappointed by, all of these different earthly things that were causing me to perceive pain and confusion and to spiral down, right? All of these haters, right? All of this injustice, right? Shit could get to you, right? Especially you got a pure heart. All of these things didn't create me. So these things are not gonna rob me of my one extremely, and extremely is such a poor word to use, rare chance and occasion to live this beautiful experience that no man or woman or creature that I can perceive, right? Or even in the spectrum, if you want to talk about I can't perceive, I was willed into existence by something greater than everything. And that's a fact. So how do I look if I got haters, right? Removing myself because they don't like me. How do I look destroying myself because I'm suppressing myself against people and making people more comfortable because they don't like me? It's not that I'm doing anything wrong. You know, sometimes a little bit insensitive, you know, you gotta get the social nuances right. But a lot of people will just hate you for being great. And as a person who never not felt great, who never felt incapable, who never had limited beliefs upon what's possible, who always had a certain degree of self-esteem, people will shoot at that. The prophets, Jesus, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon them, they were spat on. The greatest of influences on human consciousness. Buddha, I'm pretty sure, spat on. All types of stuff. The purpose is, and the point is, you're gonna let all of these things rob you of your gratitude, of the gift of life, of experience, of the truth? God knows if you're gonna get this back, right? A lot of people choose to not want to believe, but there's something going on outside of everybody's hands here, and it's a big thing going on. Now you're gonna either let life and adversity push you to the edge and clip yourself, which is something a lot of my friends did, which even motivated me further. So when people play around with the idea and they just looking for validation, listen, I know some real people that done pulled it, and I'm not happy that they pulled it, and I'm not encouraging nobody pulls it. But listen, a lot of us would have just went in silence. You see what I'm saying? So get back on the focus. Not gonna let nobody, haters, XYZ, one, cause me to smoke and drink and destroy myself, because beginning of this, like I said, psychosocial pressures, wake up. Right. Enlightenment. It's not physical pain, it's psychological pain, social pain. Right. And it's all, a lot of it is self-perceived, because you're missing your idea of gratitude. I'm not gonna let these things make me destroy myself with my own hand, or even terminate myself with my own hand. I'ma ride till the motherfucking wheels fall off. And once you hit that level of rock bottom, and you got one eye out, one eye in, on some real third eye shit, you also start to consider, what if there is nothing? Let's just say there is nothing. I got something now, and I'm gonna have something until it's finished. I could go through whatever, but that gratitude is gonna keep me afloat in a way most people need to learn how to appreciate. Now, let's say there is something. Let's say reincarnation, the theory exists. If I clip myself here and now, I might just wake up over there in a maybe less favorable circumstance than the one that I'm in right now. So why would I run that gamble and not just use what I have to make the best of it? Right. See, as the spirit animated and talking to you right now, I need you to understand this one principle. Gratitude is the attitude. And if anything is making you lose your gratitude, it's making you lose your mind. I was really ready to go. A lot of people never even been in that limbo. But how? Matter of fact, in that moment is when I was truly reborn. Because it's no longer a compulsion to live when you're willing to pull it on yourself. Really. Go in peace. Don't tell nobody. Y'all niggas would have just found me somewhere, and that would have been it. Right. Now I'm choosing to live. It's a difference. There's a difference between being born into a belief system and having true belief. It's a difference between a Muslim and a mu'min. Right. It's when it enters your heart. It's no longer a matter of thinking, speculation. It becomes a part of your being. So when you choose to live, what could really stop you besides yourself when you was ready to stop yourself? YWY, your world is yours. Live your life. Be the highest expression possible. Stop limiting yourself. Stop allowing, quote unquote, people, places, and things to dictate how you feel about your personal existence. Are you adding value? Are you contributing value? Are you being value? These are the things you need to consider. Most people in this world simply think about it as what they can get, what they can contrive, what they can consume, how they can be pleased, stimulated. These are the people often in perpetual states of dismal depression, anxiety, and shallow senses of purpose. Why? Because they're all selfish. It's about what can go through them. YWY, the fruits of my soul are starting to bloom. And it's about what I can produce, what I can give. There's a lot of people in this world that's gonna try to run that game on y'all. about spirituality and talk that talk. But observe people, watch them, feel them. Certain things are not performative. They're just instinctual action. Get your mind right. Be your best body. Be your best mind. Exude your best spirit. What are you trying to escape? Pay attention. Learn life. Study life. You've been given one grand chance at a magical, cosmological, magic carpet ride